Let everybody be entertained.
Weekdays 2 to 6 on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
The World Spot wherever you get your podcasts.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Media Group station. The following show.
Morning, everybody.
1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoor Tradition TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Morning, Scotty. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN, brought to you in part by our friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Everybody still got all 10 fingers and still running around. It was like World War III over at our house, so it wasn't us doing it, but everybody survived, thank the Lord. Man, what a great week. Got everybody hopping on here today. Tony, good morning. Richard, good morning. Richard! I saw Richard and Anita Joe yesterday. Richard won the Tactacam fishing rod. Andrew says hi from the lake. Oh, those Andrew and them guys are fishing already, huh? There we go. Good morning. Yeah, Richard came over and got his Tactacam fishing rod that he won for buying a bait caddy when we did that. And let's see, we got a fun show for you today. We're going to be talking with the folks at Reveal by Tactacam and to talk about the new cameras that came out. And also, we're going to be talking in the 8 o'clock hour with Anthony Larson with Mo Vets Outdoors. And we're going to see how they're going right there. And Andrew is calling you now. Is he not answering? Andrew is calling you, Alex. Where you at? I got a bird dog guest, man. Andrew is calling you, Alex. Where you at? Where you at? Let's see.
It's them. He's gonna have to call.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's their phone.
Oh, are we having phone issues again with the station?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Alex.
You can give a call. That would be great.
Okay. Okay, buddy. I love live radio. Okay, buddy. Please call 515 326. Or what's our number? 244?
Yes.
1350. It's on our end. I think this is on us. I think this is on us. There he is. We got him, I think. We've established communications.
Thanks again.
All right. So, don't you love when the phones don't work at the station? So, anyway, we had a good 4th. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Jerry Hall. Good morning. Get the boat out and get fishing. Well, I can't go fishing until I go. Morning, Chris in Pennsylvania. Good to see ya. Morning, Rick. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people on here this morning. All right, so we're going to be talking about the new Tactacams. If you love to deer hunt, turkey scout, if you love to just use cameras for security purposes, you're going to love all the stuff that Alex and I are going to talk about here in a minute. So, and then in the 8 o'clock hour, we got Anthony Larson from Mo Vet Outdoors, which is a great veterans group that take veterans on outdoor opportunities. And in between there, we got fishing reports and a whole bunch of other stuff to throw at you. So let's go to the phones and see what our buddy Alex is up to. Good morning, Alex.
Hey, good morning.
That was on our end. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, apparently our long distance is not working at the station for some reason.
No sweat. I'm glad we were able to connect and appreciate you calling me.
Oh, you're good. So, how long have you been at Tactacam now?
Oh, geez. It feels like 3 years, but it's shockingly been 10 months.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty new to the Tactacam team.
Well, it goes fast, doesn't it?
It sure does. What's crazy is at this time last year, Tactacam's marketing team was basically one person. And since then, they've hired me, and we've built an entire marketing staff. So it's been a crazy, chaotic few months, not just launching product, but quite literally building a marketing team.
Yeah. Well, actually, your social media person, Larry McCoy, Larry and I were talking the other day from Respect the Game, because I do Respect the Game TV too. And Larry Mack and I were talking, and he actually knows your social media person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they worked at another company or something together. Larry knows a lot of people. Morning, Kenny Cole. Good to see you, buddy. Larry knows a lot of people in the industry. He's been around almost as long as I have, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see good people doing some stuff. You did a very good job with the introduction video on the 3.0. I watched that the other day when the rollout happened. I thought you did good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think, with the 3.0 launch, really what we wanted to convey and get across is that trail cameras are a part of hunting that it's kind of like that silent partner. You put it in the field and you never really see it again, but it's constantly feeding you information. It's constantly kind of like giving you the intel and getting you excited for what we all dream about in the fall. And, hunting, people think about that like 30 seconds where you get to draw your bow or pick up your gun and put the crosshairs up. But there's 9 to 12 months of work that goes into that last 30 seconds of adrenaline rush. And we're lucky in the trail camera world to kind of be a part of this thing year round. And what ultimately gets you excited, shows you the deer you want to chase, and helps you kind of like build this dream of, getting to that last moment where you get to release an arrow or pull a trigger. So that really is like what we were thinking about with this launch, and really in the development of these cameras. How do we best help people get ready for the fall?
Yeah. Well, it was really neat on the redesign too. I mean, I've been using Tactacam pretty much since they came out. Thanks to Ben and Jeff and everybody there that launched them. The redesign on the antenna was really cool. I thought that was kind of neat how that would you got way more movability or adjustability. You could actually take that and move it in multi directions, and then it actually folds down and clips in, which is nice. So if you're packing them, you don't ever have to worry about your antenna getting snapped or broke or anything like that. I really like the fact that you guys now, you don't have to worry about the SIM card anymore. It's automatically built into the camera. So if I'm understanding this right, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever signal or carrier is the strongest in that area, the 3.0 automatically uses that service. Is that right?
That's right. So yeah, when you go out into the field and you turn your camera on, you'll notice that there's kind of that like cell signal bars on the camera, and you'll notice it blinking kind of, and that's showing you that the camera is searching for the best carrier. If you read the instruction manual, it says it takes up to 4 minutes to find that carrier. In real world experience, it takes about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So it automatically connects you, which if you're anything like me, I hunt a lot of different states. I hunt a lot of different areas. I'm on public land. I'm on private land. And frankly, like, we just looked at the pain points that people were talking about. The 2.0 line of cameras are awesome cameras. I've been running them even before my time with Tactacam as an employee. And one of the pain points was, if you go out in the field, you have to pick AT&T or Verizon. And now, if you change your location, if you're in a new area, we don't want to make you have to guess. We want to make sure you're connected to the best possible service. And again, one of the big things with cellular trail cameras, the frequent question you get is this connected to my cell phone plan?
Right.
Because it's not connected to your cell phone plan, we work with all the major carriers in the U.S., and we can just get you connected to the best service for you to make sure you're getting your pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, John. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Good morning, Steve in Ohio. Appreciate you listening. Thank you. You know what's really cool too, and I'm going to get into the camera speeds and stuff here in a second. The difference. I love the X Pro. The X, I've been using that for the last year and a half. One of my favorite cameras still is the SK. I've never been anywhere that I've never gotten signal with those SK cameras. It's crazy. Um, but you guys have taken pretty much what the way I look at it, everything functionality from all the past lines and kind of combined them together. Whatever was working the best, you guys updated that and made it a little bit better. I just think that's really neat. And as far as I haven't got my hands on one yet, folks, so I'm just talking from what I've seen on Alex's video and what Ben and talking with Ben and everybody at Tactacam. But the load up time on that thing is a lot faster. Is that the processor in the camera, Alex, that's doing that?
Yeah, it's across the board. We really quite literally ripped our entire design apart and rebuilt these cameras from the ground up.
Yeah.
So it's not just that it has better processing power, but we actually even rethought the process of how it takes and sends a photo. So one thing a lot of people talked about is, if you were on photo and video mode, most trail cameras follow a process where it will take a picture, send the picture, and then start the video, and then send the video before taking another photo. We really looked at that, and it's one of those things where, you have to ask yourself, like, just because it's always been done this way doesn't mean that's the best way. So now our cameras will continuously be taking pictures and videos and sending them in a queue rather than taking a picture and waiting for that to send before taking another picture. So you can take multiple photos and videos without delay of waiting for that photo to send through. So that exponentially increases the number of photos and videos you can get. And the other cool thing is, if you have a photo that fails to send for whatever reason, cell service goes out or a tower goes down or something, that photo will go back into the queue to resend to your cell phone in the app, so you don't end up missing photos and videos. It always ensures that the photo will send through.
Yeah, and you can do on-demand videos with this now too, right?
Yeah, with the Pro 3.0, you can request on-demand video, which is up to 30 seconds. So
Yep.
A lot of people say, I want live video. Live video is a really, really cool idea. It's awesome to be able to get a live peek into what's happening at your camera. One of the issues, there's really two things that go wrong with like true live streaming. One is that battery life is a huge consideration for trail cameras because you don't want to have to go in and disturb your spot. And when you live stream, it is a huge battery drain.
Right.
The second thing is that it's really hard in a lot of areas to get a reliable connection to live stream. So our answer to that is doing a on-demand video where you can record. You can click and say, I want a video right now, record up to 30 seconds, and it'll send through an HD video. So now it's a normal camera action. It doesn't drain the battery like a live stream, and it ensures that you get 1080p video. So you're getting HD and not having to worry about an unstable connection.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good morning, John. Good morning, Fish and Dave. Thanks for watching this morning. We appreciate you. Thank you for that. Man, I that's exciting. And, battery life, too. I don't know about you, Alex, but last year or the year before, I think it was the year before, I actually switched to lithium and I started using the solar charger. And I was getting almost 5-6 months of life out of those cameras, especially if I was using the lithium packs that you guys sell. Those lithium packs are nice because they're totally rechargeable. You can slide those in, put your solar panel in, and I mean literally, there's a lot of places on some of the places I hunt. I'm going almost the whole season without having to go in there and change anything.
Absolutely, and that's the key, right? To any trail camera you're using, whether even back to the days where I was using like the old 35 millimeter cameras.
Oh, you're not even that old, man. Come on.
I'm telling you, if you watch our teaser videos, there's a clip at the end of the first teaser video we did It has a bunch of old film strips and pictures of deer that are quite literally at my camp in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan from the old 35 millimeter cameras we used to run.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah. When
the
those,
key is always battery.
yeah, when trail cameras first came out, I don't know how many days I spent at Walgreens just going to pick up my photos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's come a long way. And like at the end of the day, you know, back then you got whatever it was, your 30 photos that you just had to hope a squirrel didn't go sit in front of your camera.
Yep.
But nowadays, it still comes down to battery life, and if you're gonna go the AA route, like buy good batteries. That's the key to keeping your camera running and getting you intel. But you're right. I also switched to the lithium packs, which are rechargeable, so that one, it saves you a bunch of money down the road and not having to keep buying AA.
Oh, it saves you a ton of money, folks, on batteries. I'm just telling you right now, it's the way to go. Even when we're filming for the TV show and stuff, I use rechargeables on everything, and I bet you I save a couple $100 a year just off batteries. You know.
Yeah, it's funny. You do the math, and it's like what, $40 for a rechargeable lithium pack, or you can go buy a 24 pack of AA's, and that's still $30 now.
Yeah, but you don't. The rechargeable will last me almost 6-7 months. You know, before I have to toss them and go buy new ones. You know, so it just totally saves you a lot of money. 716 and some change. We're visiting with Alex from Reveal by Tactacam. And Alex is the marketing director there, and we're doing that. Alex, I need to take a real quick break. We come back, I want to get into the camera aspects and talk about trigger speeds and how you guys even made that even better, which I couldn't believe it could get any better. But we'll talk about that if that's okay.
Right.
All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's
Morning, everybody.
future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
Yeah, you're busy, huh?
Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports?
That's even better.
Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up.
Yeah, no, you're good, Alex. I know you got to take care of your vendors first. I know Larry said he got one, and I said, well, I didn't get mine, but I'll ask him.
So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
Would you please renew mine? I think I'm down to like 100 and something. And I want to start getting. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Lots of flavor, lots of goodness.
Oh, I really appreciate it, pal. Because I don't know if you knew this or not, but I tore my Achilles tendon in my foot filming turkey hunts. So I get out on my walking boot next Sunday, and I'm gonna start getting more cameras out. So. I really appreciate it, buddy. All right, so we'll get back. We'll talk camera speeds. Is there anything else you want to highlight before we'll have you on for another 15, 20 minutes?
Tactacam has been helping hunters do that very thing.
Okay, all right.
Whether it's one of our 5.0.
Okay, all right. Hang on. We'll be right back, okay?
You're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tactacam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tactacam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5.
This walking boot is killing me. Can't get around.
The Tactacam remote
No.
lets you hook
Morning, Skippy.
to capture more
Roger, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Morning, Jeff. Hi, Jessica.
Your next hunting or fishing adventure. Don't forget to take your Tactacam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tactacam.com for more info.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, somebody's going to win a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call and a brand new Mossy Oak Rupert's turkey hat. Look at that. I'm going to give that away as a pair. Isn't that pretty?
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton
What's everybody doing this weekend?
Fine distilled whiskey. Gins and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream or the robust mulberry gin, American gin or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400.
I know Skippy's heading home today. He's been in Montana.
Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
You got that Gearhead archery anthem? So,
I believe so.
yeah, come back with that next time. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Skippy P's coming back from Montana. Roger in New York is watching this morning. Jeff and Jessica from New York are watching this morning. Man, I tell you, it's nice having a coast-to-coast show, man. It's awesome. Jeff, good to see you. Looking for a new cell phone carrier? No U.S. out here. Well, Jeff, I would say AT&T or Verizon, then you can use your new Tactacams. Our guest is Alex, was revealed by Tactacam, and we're talking about the new 3.0 launch. Megapixels, Alex, megapixels.
Yes, megapixels are a huge talking point, and if you've been following along on social or looking at anything with our launch, you know, I think everyone is trained in the trail camera world to see a new camera and say, how many megapixels is that photo? And with our new cameras, we caught a lot of people off guard because our new cameras aren't measured in megapixels. These are 4K cameras.
Yeah, and boy, can you tell? I mean, the pictures are striking. I mean, they really are. The detail, there's no grainy in there at all. I mean, it's absolutely beautifully done. Again, I haven't got this firsthand, but the Pure Whitetail guys, Josh and Grant, I was talking, and they posted some stuff, and man, you guys got to be happy with the results on those cameras. Those are beautiful pictures.
Yeah, our engineering team really went above and beyond with this one.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about it is it's not about the megapixel rating of the camera, right? It's literally about everything else that went into this. They made the image processor, they improved it. So in the world of image processors, the old Tactacam trail cameras were 2 megapixel processors. These are 5.
Yeah.
It's a lot about the compression rates and frankly, like the HD quality images. So if you did an HD photo request on the old cameras, the new camera's default image is actually kind of clearer than that. So what we did was completely rip these things apart, and the images you're going to get now are just absolutely crystal clear.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to a listener the other day, and they said they've been listening to the show for over 20 years, and I told them I was very honored and humbled that they told me that. They said one of the things that we really like about you is when you promote something, I can believe that you believe in what you're trying to tell us about. I said, when I started the radio shows 26 years ago, one of the things that I promised everybody was I would not talk about something or promote something or ask you to buy something that I did not believe in 100%. And in that integrity, or people can hear that over the air. They can tell if you honestly believe in something or not. And I don't change. I mean, the only time I change, I mean, some things happen sometimes where you might have a partner that doesn't renew, or people get bought out and go a different direction. You can't help that. But unless something like that happens, I remember I was always how do I say this? I always remembered who brought me to the dance. So if I had a partner, I tried to stay with that partner as long as I could. And that's important, Alex. And one of the things that I love about you guys at Tactacam and Reveal at Tactacam is the fact that you care about your customers. Your customer service is bar none better than anything out there. And you really do appreciate the feedback. You listen to what people are asking you about, and when the next change comes about, just even on the app, I see updates and changes, and a lot of that is generated from your customers.
All of it is generated from our customers, and that's the really special thing about what we do.
Yep.
That you mentioned it a few times. Jeff Peel and Ben Stern are still here, and they're still the founders of this company, and they're still involved every day. They're still the owners of this company. This is not a big corporate conglomerate with like a super corporate structure. We very much do this because everyone here loves hunting.
Yeah.
We all love trail cameras, and we want to build something that we enjoy to use as well because we're in the field doing it every day. So it really does come from customer feedback. When people call our customer service, when you call customer service and give us feedback or thoughts, that doesn't just like go into a folder and get thrown away. That actually has impact, and we actually care and listen, which I've worked in the outdoor industry for a while, and that is a really, really special thing, and that's what I love about Tactacam, and that's what I love about Tactacam before I even worked here.
Yeah.
It is unique.
Well, and that every time you guys get a model change, you don't change your batteries or some of your other accessories and stuff. Where if you've already purchased those, you've got to go buy new stuff. And I'm not going to say other company names because I don't operate that way. But I've always appreciated that about you guys. You keep even on the Tactacam, from the 5.0 or the 5.0Y to the 6. I mean, you can still use the same batteries, and that means a lot to me as a consumer.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the same thing with these new cameras. We wanted to make sure that accessories were cross-compatible. So the lithium packs that you may have for your 2.0s also work on 3.0s.
Yeah.
Solar panels also work on 3.0s. The only thing that really isn't cross-compatible is if you have a 2.0 security box.
Yeah.
And that's because we completely redesigned that antenna shape. So we do have a new security box that will be coming out here shortly, but the 2.0 security box is the only thing that really we just couldn't find a way to do it while redesigning that antenna shape.
Yeah. Good morning, Brant. Good morning, Daryl Adams in Oklahoma. Daryl Adams, Alex, is one of my Bigfoot buddies. I do a show. I think I told you this one when you and I first talked. I do that Unknown File show on Wednesday nights. And Daryl was out in the Pacific Northwest chasing Bigfoots and stuff, and he's waiting for a trail camera where they can't see him, so he can use them looking for Bigfoot. And so I talked to Ben about that a couple months ago. He goes, I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going, I think they see the infrared, so maybe one of these years we'll have a Tactacam Squatch camera.
Yeah, I'm not against that idea. I don't know if they see no glow flash or how they what color spectrum it's seeing, but if I ever get a picture of one, I'll definitely pass it along.
Yeah, I tell you, that show's interesting to do. Daryl's a great guy, and we have another friend of his, Mark Parker, who lives in Michigan by you, but he was from Oregon, and he said he saw one elk hunting. I've never heard one, seen one, or whatever, but I've always loved the conversation about Bigfoot since I was a kid. And it'd be kind of neat to see one time, I tell you.
Yeah, you know what? Like, you're talking to a guy who has jackalopes on jackalope pellets on the wall, so there's not a whole lot that I'm not anxious to see.
No, absolutely. Well, I knew this was going to go quick, buddy. I appreciate the partnership. We're doing a couple different contests. I'm doing one in Pennsylvania right now, and I threw a Tactacam X Pro out in that, and we're giving away an Ozonics unit. Whenever we incorporate Tactacam on these contests and stuff, Alex, people they really get excited. So thank you for helping me do that, and thanks for just a great partnership that you guys, you Jeff and Ben and everybody up there. We really appreciate you on the shows.
Yeah, absolutely appreciate you having me on, and appreciate the partnership, Dan.
Oh, I will, buddy. Hey, and I don't know if I told you this or not, but we're going to start a new project next year called Bowstring Adventures. So we're going to be doing a 10 or 15-minute TV show starting next year. That's going to be, we're going to cross-promote you guys in that, too. So that'll start in January or February next year.
I love it.
Yeah. Hey, let me know if you need anything. Otherwise, I'll call and bug you. We'll get you back on before the fall. And if there's anything I need to do, please let me know.
Yeah, that sounds great. Appreciate you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks.
There he goes, Mr. Alex from Tactacam and Reveal. And that was good. Those new cameras are going to rock, man. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. You need to heal up and fill your deer tags early so we can pheasant hunt. I'm trying, Brant. I'm trying. Good morning, Tony. Good to see you. All right, let me hit another quick break. This break, before I go anywhere farther, is brought to you by the fine folks at Three Rivers Boat and RV Store. It's $60 a month, 1 month free. When you pay for a year, you get a 12 by 50 foot assigned spot, secure gates 24/7, security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Just give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call at 515-822-1362. 515-822-1362. I got my stuff down there. They'll take good care of you at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. I'll be right back.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to
Hey, good job, and thank you very much.
The bases are affordable and easy to set up.
No, you're good. I think I got Ben scheduled for the St. Louis show, but let me know. Are you going to get busy before October?
And Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what
Okay, I'll try and get you on in October, November, and then we can do a fall push, and then maybe talk a little bit about the holidays. If there's anything else going on between then, Alex, just text me or email me, please. All right, have a great weekend. Thank you, Alex. Bye-bye.
Check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com. Outdoors Dan approved.
What's up, everybody?
Great video action.
Morning, Rocco. Rocco, you need to go buy one of them Buck Talk radio shirts at Creek Archery. I'm giving away an Ozonics HR 500 unit and a Tactacam. I could see you with that Ozonics unit, buddy. Actually, why don't you buy a couple? Oh, buddy. If it was me, I think there's only 13 left. I would go buy all 13, and you're going to win both. Because both of those you're spending less money than if you had to go buy those. That's what I'd do. That way you know you win for sure. I love you, Rocco. I love you, Rocco. Steve Rocco, everybody. He's one of my favorites.
Richard Remediation and Cleaning. One call cleans it all. Look him up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning or call 319-400-6921.
Hello, This is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urban.
And Crossroads.
That specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as.
I'm moving to Pennsylvania.
We have recently expanded.
All them guys out there just love me.
We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm.
I told Chris if I had the money, I'd buy his archery shop out and move it. The food and the people are so nice out there. The food's off the hook, man. He's got a nice shop.
Not a bad place to be.
No? Well, Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They got, yes, and Chris goes, yes, we do. They got so many freaking deer and turkey out there. It's crazy. And bears.
It's a cornucopia.
It's a cornucopia animal to hunt. Just telling you.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris.
You got that gearhead anthem?
Chris Boltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years.
Ravens, the rookies report to training camp in 8 days. It's getting here.
Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open. And
what broadheads do I shoot right now? Slick Tricks, Chris. I shoot a 100 grain Viper trick and a 100 grain torch, which is a mechanical. Depends on what I'm hunting. Most of the time I'm shooting a fixed blade. The standards and the Viper tricks is mostly what I shoot, but those jackknives, they fly pretty good. I think that bow you got for me, I was shooting, I had that set up for 100 grain Viper tricks. If I remember. I think that's what I was turkey hunting with.
From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Rock.
Tired, man. Raven.
If you're not using Backwoods Attraction
Dogs
products,
keep me up at night.
He loves the nighttime.
Well, people, he don't like fireworks. He gets all nervous. You know, when he was a puppy, he didn't care.
Yeah.
Big baby.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high as I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I'm going to buy them all off. Chris, going to try the torch. There you go, Chris. You'll like those. Torches are good. That's a great mechanical. I really used not to be a mechanical fan, broadhead fan. Number one failure I got from listeners all over the years. I figured it this way: a fixed head, you never had to worry about that failing, unless you buy a cheap broadhead that had a weak ferrule or something like that. But when I was shooting muzzies, I really never had an issue. And when I switched over to Slick Tricks, if I didn't get the deer, it was because of me. It was my fault on shot placement. The broadhead always did its job. So it's a fun thing. JLM's got a big sale going on. If you buy something there at JLM off of Urbandale or down in Urbandale and Douglas, you can $1,000 you get $50 off. If you buy over $1,000, you get $100 off. Tell Dallas Outdoors Dan sent you, or just tell him you want the sale. Whatever works for you the best. Midwest Walleye Challenge is over until October. We'll have more of that. I'll tell you about that. Ray's Marine up in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. If you're looking to buy a boat, go see Eric up there, especially if you're in the Des Moines area. He saved me almost $6,000 on my new boat. So I'm just telling you, go up there and see Ray's and ask for Eric, and he will work you a heck of a deal. I bought 3 boats up there over the years, and he's always saved me a lot of money. So there you go. The secret listener of the week is Chris Eilers of Council Bluffs, Iowa. Woo! Chris Eilers of Council Bluffs, Iowa. Way to go, Chris! Chris. And he entered one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it just goes to show.
Yeah, I got people that enter every day, which is perfectly within the rules, and God bless you for doing that because I know you're listening. But he entered one time when I went back and looked just after the random number generator drew his number, and yeah, congratulations, Chris. That's awesome. See, I'm just saying you don't have to listen every day to win. I appreciate that though. Fishing report brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse, the bait caddy up in Minnesota. We are actually giving away a bait caddy today. I'm getting my last bait caddy with a dipping net. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to win that. And Trica Fishing, Race Sport Marine in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. How about that? Brant, my Chessie does not like fireworks, but if you shoot a gun, she looks for a down bird. Raven is not alone. Fireworks sound different to dogs. Yeah, I tell you what, Brant, he was not happy the other night. So, Black Hawk Lake, water temperatures in the upper 70s. Water levels 4 inches above the spillway. Water clarity is about 1 to 2 feet. Black crappie fair, gills are fair, largemouth bass fair, walleye slow. Brushy Creek, water temperatures in the upper 70s. Water clarity is about 4 to 5 feet. Black crappie slow. Gills are fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Walleye are fair. Yellow perch are slow. Clear Lake, black crappie bite is slow. Catfish are fair. Bass are fair. Walleye are fair. Yellow bass are slow. Best bites in the early morning up on Clear Lake. West Okoboji, lake level is 3.6 feet above crest. Lake is under a 5-mile-an-hour no wake ordinance until further notice. Black crappie bites good, gills are good, bass are fair, yellow perch are good. Ingram Lake, walleye are fair. Anglers have been successful morning and afternoon on Ingram. Silver Lake, lake level is 1 feet over crest. Lake is under a 5-mile no wake ordinance until further notice. Walleye bite is good. Spirit Lake, lake level is 1.9 feet over crest. Same thing, 5-mile wake ordinance on Spirit. Wow. Black crappie bite is good. Gills are good. Walleye are good. Yellow perch are good. West Okoboji, lake is 3.6 feet above crest. Black crappie bite good. Pumpkin seed are good. Walleye are good. Yellow perch are fair. Little River Watershed Lake, gills are slow. Channel catfish is fair. Largemouth bass is fair. 3-mile lake level is 8 feet below normal pool. Man, with all the rain and stuff we've had, you figure some of that stuff would be up. So. Walleye are slow. Twister tails and cranks along the dam are producing a bite. 12-mile creek, black crappie bite is slow. Channel catfish is fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Big creek walleye are fair. And that's your fishing report for the week. So I want to thank Andrew. We got a new partner that we're going to start working with, and Chantel and Andrew over at I believe it's Boyd's Custom Printing, if I remember right. Let me see if I still got Chantel's email here. I want to make sure I got this right. So here in a couple weeks, we're going to have outdoor call fishing towels to give away for all my angler buddies. So if you listen to the show, you're going to have a good chance of winning a brand spanking new fish. Now, you don't have to use it for fishing. You could use it for a 3D towel, for, wipe it off your bow or your, whatever when you're out there shooting 3Ds or whatever. But I want to thank them for coming on and doing that for me. And next year, or maybe this year, I don't know, I'll talk to them guys and see. We're going to have some outdoor call radio shirts to give away. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to give them away. I have a hard time selling stuff to you guys. I just, I appreciate you listening to the show. You guys have been great for listening to the show. This is our 26th year on the radio. And if it wasn't for our partners and for the listeners, I would have never been able to do that. So I try to do as much as I can to give back and say thank you. And I don't always want to have to put a price tag or put a cost to that. So some of the contests and stuff I have to do, like the bait caddy thing or the Norlander sock, because I'm trying to help my partners out, but I'm also giving you a chance to win a great prize. So whatever you spend, you got a chance of quadrupling your money for what you spend. I try to make sure it's a good deal for you to do that. And but I'm excited about teaming up with Chantel and Andrew, and you'll hear their commercials here in a couple weeks, and we'll be giving away some swag. So how about that? I know we're going to be doing a special deal for the Deer Classic, so that's already in the works, and We got a lot of stuff to do. I'm just telling you. It's going to be fun. Right, Andrew?
That's right.
Andrew's going to be a daddy again.
3 times the charm.
You know, you need to stay away from that woman.
That's impossible.
You know,
she cooks.
She cooks.
Yeah, she's the cook.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. You gotta get fed.
Well, you know, I know it's cold in Iowa, but come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man. Hey, you have my permission to start decorating for Halloween. July 4th is over. I asked Jenny the other day, I said, can we start decorating for Halloween already? And she goes, absolutely. I said, you know, because
you have the permission. Go
well,
for it.
I'm just telling you, I know I'm goofy, but Halloween is like one of my favorite things. It's free candy. The deer are starting to rut. I love a Charlie Brown Halloween, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny and I got married on Halloween. You know, it's just one of my favorite times of year. Fantasy football's in high gear, and I'm usually kicking Andrew's butt by then. You know, yeah. Oh, have I got something to tell you? My little brother, Backfield Bandits, told me to tell Andrew. I won't say what he said on the air because I love you too much, Andrew. But he said, you tell him to leave 1-5 alone, or I'm going to be driving up there and he ain't going to like my conversation with you. I said, hey, that's your fault for not protecting him. But it's kind of funny that, and I said, if you don't take him on the first pick, I got news for you. Andrew's probably going to take him with his second. So, Andrew, in front of God and all our listeners, are you taking him with your first, second, or pick?
Why would I give that away?
Oh, I want to know.
Oh, everybody wants to.
Everybody wants to know. Good morning, Shane.
I can't give that away.
What type of costume do you wear when you go out trying to get free candy? I don't wear a costume. I'm Outdoors Dan, man. I just go out as Outdoors Dan.
The only one, when you tower above every other kid that's out there.
Yeah.
With the bucket.
I don't bring a bucket. I bring a backpack.
Ah, smart thinking.
Yeah, I bring a backpack. I don't ever have to worry about taking my candy. I can just put it around there, and I can that rucksack pack of mine. I can hold at least 60 pounds of candy. Yeah. I don't ever do that, folks. Randy Munson's picking on me. Munson, nice to hear from you once in a while. Boy, he retired and it's disappeared. All right, I'm going to take a first caller. I'm going to give you your choice. You can have the Rupert's Roost and Peace Mossy Oak leather patch hat. Boy, that's a beautiful hat. And a turkey call, courtesy of Todd. I wish I was with Outdoors Dan more every day, Rupert. All you got to do is call 244-1350. Excuse me, 244-1350. And just tell Andrew, when did Outdoors Dan get married to Jenny? I just gave the answer. That's an easy question.
Let me... Yeah, here's a...
Rick says, we had a Halloween wedding also. Costume reception. Dude. Orange and black were the colors. A friend of mine made me a vampire cape to go with my Tux and Tails groomsmen. Hey, you know what was really cool? When I first met Yagi, Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry, I asked him if he could make me some prosthetic fangs. And he goes, absolutely. He goes, I get people asking me about that all the time. So if you ever want to get you a pair of Dracula teeth, go see Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry. He can hook you up. I'm telling you, that's a good thing. All right, Gary Peck, good morning. Gary up there in Minnesota.
Well, I assume you got your
Yeah, Gary Peck, he's got Bigfoot running around on his place. That's he's got bears, he's got Bigfoot, he's got deer, he's got turkey. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. That's my buddy. That's my buddy.
That's cool.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be right back. Keep it here on 1350 ESPN, and we got more to talk about. We'll be right back.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite.
That's cool.
Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects. It is featured in a complete line of quality Gamehide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
Yep, number 3 is on.
Heading on your next adventure, looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack?
It'll be here
Have you
before
heard of
we know
Soldier
it.
Boy beef jerky?
But,
Soldier Boy jerky is slow
it's fun.
smoked
I mean,
in small batches to ensure
sleep is not
generous
going to
tender
happen in
morsels
the
that
next
taste
couple
outstanding.
weeks.
Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or pepper flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field. Soldier Boy beef jerky is veteran-owned and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation. We also donate to troops that are deployed serving our country. So next time you're looking for snacks from home or on your next outdoor adventure,
Lord works in
please
mysterious
remember to
ways,
reach
that's
for
for
some
sure.
Soldier Boy beef jerky, available at Sportsman's
Go.
Warehouse.
Hey.
Soldier Boy beef jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
They can do the bait caddy or the hat and the call.
So we can do
When
bait
you're
caddy,
getting ready
hat,
to
or
outfit
call.
your next
Bait
outdoor
caddy?
adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's
All
your
right.
one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's
Yeah,
Warehouse has
I have
everything
you.
you need
Do
for
I
fishing,
still
hunting,
have you
firearms,
down
and
as a
camping gear
316
that will make any outdoor
50
trip a
580?
success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries
I don't.
nationally known
The only
brands
reason is
that
I
have been
marked it
tried
down
and
here for some
proven
reason.
in the
Normally I
field
don't
and
do
on
that
the
stuff.
water.
So,
Smokers and grills that will
I
cook
got
all
you
your
set
meat
here,
easy
so I
to
got your
prepare.
stuff.
Kayaks and boat
And
gear
then,
are also on hand to help you
same
find
kind of
more
song
fish
and
when
dance.
you go wet
If
a
you
lot.
can get someone
Sportsman's
to
Warehouse has all the
30
footwear and
days
clothing
here at the
choices
station,
at great
we'll have it
prices
for you.
that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling,
All
you
right.
can also go shop 24/7
Yeah.
at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time
Well,
you're
hey,
planning your next
it's always
outdoor
fun.
adventure, make
Always
sure
fun to
that
have
you
you
check
call.
out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Well, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week.
That's funny, Jerry. Thanks, Jeff.
I'll get there. Yep, thank you.
Superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trica has people talking. Trica rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod
He gets that and a hat.
Trica casting performance will give you up to 26%.
Rick, you just got a hat too. You get this bow rack hat too.
Rick has always been one that I haven't heard from him in a while.
They want to give you a rod that will cast
Well, he's been busy.
let you feel the bite better without putting the weight on your
But
rod.
he's
Trica rods
always
are
a routine
significantly
listener.
less than other
Love the fact
high-end
that he's
rods
always
available.
there.
They offer a 1-year no questions
Here,
asked
call it.
guarantee.
Oh, you
Trica
can't. We
rods
can't
can be
call out,
returned
can
for
we?
any
I'll
reason
try
up to
on
1
one
year
other
after
line.
purchase.
Yeah,
They
see
also
if that
come with
line
a
works.
limited
Call Ricky
lifetime
and see if he
warranty.
answers.
If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods at Trica.com. That's TRIKA.com.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh hot flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Harley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and
My
special
brother,
fundraising
Rick.
for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com.
There you go, Skippy.
Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969. This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors.
Go to his voicemail.
Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350
Okay.
ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. I love that Gearhead anthem, man. Crank that up. It's a great song, and one of our listeners made that.
Even Raven loves that song. All right, there you go. There you go. So Skippy's on his way back from Montana. Listen to this. He actually took a couple of his field staff people. He gave them, I don't know if it's an antelope hunt or a whitetail hunt to Wyoming and Montana. But I'm just telling you, that's why I love Skippy Peterson at Gearhead Archery. Not only does he have a good bow, he's also very, very good to his field staff. So I'm just telling you, a bow purchase. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I've been shooting a bow for 30-something years. It's a very personal choice. You want something that fits good in your hand when you pull it back and you go to full anchor. You want something that feels comfortable. It's not trying to rip your arm off. When you start to aim and you start to relax, you don't want it just jerking on you. You want something that's going to be accurate, dependable, and quiet. And there's some great bow companies out there. Gearhead is not the biggest, but I'm going to tell you, it's right up there as far as quality and performance with every other bow out there. And I get this all the time. Whoa, that's different looking, or that doesn't look like a regular bow. It doesn't look like a regular bow, but the performance is off the hook. And what's wrong with something looking different? It's one of the most adjustable bows out there on the market. I love my Gearheads. Matter of fact, Philip Vanderpool is now shooting a Gearhead bow. How about that? P. Vitty has joined the Gearhead family. He just got his bows in the other day, so. Hey, before I say anything else, too, I want to give our condolences to Philip. He lost his sister last couple days. So, I know a lot of you out there love Philip Vanderpool, and his little baby sister passed away. And I know he's taking that pretty hard, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers, will you? Because Philip's a good guy. And I knock on wood, I haven't lost any of my brothers, and I'm very grateful for that. But I know how it is to lose someone you really love. So just keep a good thought for Philip for me, will you? Do that. Anyway, Skippy P, I love you, buddy. I just think that's cool. Now, we got some contests coming up this year. We're going to be doing a doe patrol, or I don't know what we're going to call this thing. But if you shoot a doe, and then on the recovery, FaceTime Skippy or me, and do the recovery. Now, you don't, here's how nice Skip is. I said, should I do this for people just shooting gearheads? He goes, well, Dan, why don't you make it for anybody I don't care if they shoot a Matthews or a Bowtech or whatever. As long as they're in the contest, I don't care. We want them out there shooting and having fun. That's a hell of a nice guy. And I said, okay. But I said, I got to do something extra special for someone if they got a gearhead. He goes, yeah. So that's fine. But we're going to do that, and I'm giving away a whitetail hunt to Kansas at Triple H Outfitters. So that's coming up this year. And then here in a couple weeks, someone's going to win my DSD buck decoy, the Ugly Buck Contest. Andrew, I think we're going to draw the winner of the fishing contest at the end of the month. Instead of going until August.
Good idea.
I think we're going to give it away at the end of this month. So if you're listening to the Outdoor Call radio app Monday through Friday, I would get that phrase that pays in, because we're going to give away that trip to the Pines Resort, that walleye trip up there to Lake Winnie, Minnesota, in a couple weeks. All right, I got to run. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. So you think you'll be able to call Anthony then?
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling,
our guest.
You'll probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy
I wanted to have you and Ricky talk.
Including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love.
Well, don't get shy now.
No, I'll talk to him.
I still think you need to make a trade with me.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you make that trade? Pick number one.
Because you are pushing it real hard, which means there's something that you know that I don't.
I'm offering you the number one overall pick.
And
How is that?
You don't want it.
Well, it's not that I don't want it. It's just I like picking towards the end better.
And I do too.
But you don't know the rookies and stuff like I do.
I don't know. I manage it pretty well, though.
I'm trying to do you a favor, and you don't see it. I'm telling you. I don't care if I win or not.
Yes,
I don't care. Know your role and shut your mouth. That's my Travis Kelce shirt.
Keeps your minnows, leeches,
Yeah, I
shiners,
remember when
and
you said
bait
that
fresh
too.
while
Yeah.
you fish.
Who do you
The
say
bait
that
caddy has
to?
a clear,
I can't remember, but I
UV-resistant
remember
housing
saying
that lets
that.
you
Yeah,
see your
it's
bait
because
at
somebody
full
on the other
time.
team was
Its large
running
lid
their
allows
mouth.
easy access to your bait.
Oh,
and
no,
keeps
it was the
handy and
mayor.
flush in
It
8
was
to
the
10 inch
mayor.
ice holes. No loose parts,
Casey?
it's self-filling,
No, it
then
was
it
the
floats.
mayor of,
Plus,
who was
it's
they
made not to
playing?
crack or poor
Was
fade.
it Baltimore
The bait caddy
or,
will fit in your live well or troll
gosh, I
easy
can't remember.
alongside your boat, and it's made
Was
in
it the
the
mayor of,
USA.
it was the
Bait
mayor
caddy has a
of
lifetime
Cincinnati.
warranty and will be a bait system your friends
They were
or family
playing,
want.
they were playing
For
the
more
Bengals.
information, please go online
It was
to
either the mayor of Cincinnati. Who did they play in the playoffs last couple of years? Was
www.baitkaddy.com.
Cincinnati?
The Bait Caddy, easy
Cincinnati, they
access
played
to
a
your
couple
bait,
times.
made in Minnesota.
I think it was the
and
mayor.
keeps your bait
I can't
fresh all
remember.
day.
It was one of them. And he told the mayor to know your role and shut your mouth. Morning, Hank. Good to see you down at Revelton, buddy.
Don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do, and that's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls.
Hey, Hank. Hy-Vee had Revelton on sale the other day. Jenny saw it. Said it was like $28. I thought that was pretty nice.
Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut to hickory. Todd uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs to the sharpest cuts and excited yelps that will get any Boss Tom fired up.
This is Andrew
Rupert's
with
Roost
Outdoor
and Peace
Call
turkey
Radio. How's
calls
it going?
offers handmade friction, box, and mouth
Good,
calls that will
good.
allow
We are
from the
just
beginner to
about
the most
set
seasoned
here.
turkey
Again, we
caller to
appreciate you
make the
coming
right
on so
call
early
when it
this morning.
counts. So this upcoming turkey season,
We
try a
are
Rupert's
just
Roost and Peace
about,
turkey call and
we're
let
just
that
about out
Tom
of the commercial
roost
break here.
in
The annual
peace.
intro.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Media Group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Yeah. I think that should be it. I think Dan will let you know.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery, Skippy Peterson, Madison, Wisconsin. Skippy's got some of the highest ratings as far as customer service you can find out there. He's got a whole bunch of different bows. I would tell you to go try the B30, the Disruptor 24, the Carbon P30, and a whole bunch of other things that he's got cooking. And if you're a crossbow hunter, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Gearhead's got one of the best crossbows on the market, in my humble opinion. You can shoot a full-length arrow with their crossbow. Not a bolt, a full-length arrow. It's also one of the quietest crossbows you will ever shoot in your life. Go check them out, gearheadarchery.com. All right, let's head over to the phones and go check in with my buddy Anthony Larson with Movet Outdoors. Good morning, Anth.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm doing all right. You?
It's July 6th, buddy. I can start decorating for Halloween, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. Just at least it's Halloween and not Christmas.
I'm just telling you right now, pal. Halloween, and I it's almost my favorite holiday anymore. I just, there's so many good things happening. Football's going on. We got deer hunting going on. We got fantasy football happening. Free candy all over the place. I'm just a happy guy.
Right. Yeah, it is a good time of the year. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the holiday or anything, but I definitely like the time of the year.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Hey, how could you not like a Charlie Brown Halloween, huh? The Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, man. It's just that it's that special time of the year. Of all my times in the hunting when I'm hunting, I love spring turkey hunting. Don't get me wrong, but from October 25th until November 28th, it's magic in the woods, man. You can just see some amazing things.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it's winding up for waterfowl season too. So.
Well, see, you're all excited about the honkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's all right. That's okay. So we're going to talk about Movet Outdoors this morning, and we appreciate you guys being a partner on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. And I first heard about you from my buddy Dan Brothers on our other show that we do on Sunday nights on the Big 550 KTRS out of St. Louis. And we got you on, and we were talking about some of the veteran opportunities that you guys were doing. And Dan was just blown away by how much you guys were doing for the vets in the bi-state area down here in Missouri and Illinois. And I talked with you this year and brought you on, and we're very honored to have you part of the network. And it's amazing to me as a veteran myself. It's nice to see a group of folks giving veterans a chance to socialize and just get into an environment that's going to let them talk about stress or talk about things that are going inside of them that they might not normally be willing to share with other people, and have a better quality of life. And I think that's your mission, and I think that's what you all are doing with MoVet Outdoors.
100%. That's exactly what we're here for. I mean, getting out and hunting and fishing and doing things, that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing is building the camaraderie, the family, because people don't fall into deep depressions when they have a support group, and they have people to lean on. So, and not just people, but people that understand where they've been. So that's one thing we really try to push for.
Well, I think you're doing a good job. I mean, you guys just built that brand new 3D range. You already got one lodge built. Is that all the way finished yet?
No, it's not finished yet. Right now we're working on the rough end for the slab. We're hopefully to have it done before our rifle hunt.
Okay.
In November.
And then you're going to have a second lodge or a second facility in 2025. Is that right?
That's what we're working on. That's our goal, to have one on the west side as well. This one over here is outside of Silex, Missouri, which is north of St. Louis, about an hour and a half or so. And the other one, we're kind of looking around the Clinton area.
Okay.
So we have a ton of really good local farmers around there that have, let us use their property to take veterans to, and it just makes sense to put something up in those areas.
Yeah. Well, what's nice about it, Anthony, is you guys are taking people fishing. You're taking them out there doing waterfowl, deer hunts, turkey hunts. You're also taking them out doing like survival school classes. You're doing other fellowship. You're doing rides. I mean, you guys are doing a lot of different activities just to get people out so they can have a chance to talk and let stuff out, right?
Exactly, yeah, and it's cool to see some of the community come together to want to help, not just raise funds for this, but also run events that also raises funds and gets veterans to the event. Like we're July 13th, we have this Reps for Vets event, and it is a weightlifting event. But I want to say, a good handful last year of vets off of our page went and got sponsored, and they wanted to come and support, and they enjoyed themselves. And it was such a good time that the Freedom Fitness out of Wentzville decided they wanted to do it for us again this year. Mm-hmm. So it's just really cool, and it's the way everything comes out. The guy, one of the owners of the gym, is on the MoVets Outdoors events group, and that's how they found out about us. And he's a vet himself, and he's an avid hunter, and he enjoys what we're doing. So
yeah. Well, and here's the nice thing about it. You guys are just not locked into vets or active duty people in Missouri, Illinois. You welcome any vet. So if someone's listening to us in Iowa here and you want to get associated with a good organization, you want to maybe go on a trip or just go take part in a 3D shoot or whatever, just go on Facebook and look up MoVets Outdoors, and they would welcome you with open arms.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's exciting. I like it that you're multi-state. The fact that you can, you guys are trying to help people all over the country, and I know you said you had some active duty people in Illinois last time we talked. Reach out, and it's kind of neat to see that. Was Dan at a fishing thing? Did you have him cleaning fish or doves, or what was he doing? Where he said he cleaned so much he was exhausted. Was that fish?
Yeah, we have an annual crop crappie tournament each year.
Yeah.
And the fishing wasn't that great this year at our tournament, but I mean, everybody had a good time at the ramp and the weigh-in and everything. But last year, man, they really brought in the fish. I think they cleaned over 400 crappie last year, and we fried them up immediately and had a fry, for everybody, and just a good time. And this year, I had to bring in 10 pork butts because there wasn't enough fish to.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's just part of it. It's just how everything happens. It ain't no different than hunting. If it was easy, then everybody do it.
Yeah, everybody do it. What's neat is Missouri. I like the fact that you guys are still over the counter even for non-residents. So you can go down there and you have easy access to your hunting tags. You don't have to worry about drawing. So you can actually plan a trip with you guys and not have to worry about being in the draw process to do that, which is kind of nice.
It is. I mean, we were wanting to. There's an outfitter in Kansas that was wanting to. I mean, and man, they got some monster deer over there, and it was wanting to help out, but we were talking about the logistics of it and being able to get a vet, and we're gonna have to do it a little different than when we do it over here. But yeah, it makes it super easy for us to be able to host over here, not having a draw system. And if we have a vet that's drawn for one of our events and he or she's coming in from out of state and they financially can't, afford to drive or to put up in a hotel or their tag, we can run that by a case basis where vets can cover their costs and stuff. So
yeah.
And we try to do a lot all over the place in Missouri, so we have some local vets that put in, and they don't have to drive far, that's why we kind of do so much, just kind of bring it closer to them. But no, every case-by-case situation, if someone says, hey, I was drawn, but man, I just can't afford it, and it would definitely got no problem covering the stuff.
Yeah,
costs for them.
That's exciting, buddy. So how's things going? Are you guys growing? I mean, what are you seeing as far as the organization? I know you got a good board behind you, so that's always good. How are things going?
Well, our page is starting to grow a little more again, where the vets, and that put in for our trips. That's our MoVets Outdoors Events group. That's our meat and potatoes and everything. That's where all the vets can put in for the trips and drawings and giveaways and stuff like that. And I think we just hit 6,700 veterans that are in that group. Not all of them put in for every event, but it's good to know we can have that outreach, be able to reach them. And we have about 275 volunteers too across the state of different people helping in different times in different situations, different things. So it's good to have that base too, to be able to cover helping all these vets.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job. Hey, when you get a minute this weekend, I want you to email me, not text. Email me your fall events if you know what your schedule and dates are. Will you do that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because when you text me something, I get so many messages, I lose them.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you're saying there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like I go, I know he texted me something the other day, and I can't find it now because I get too many people, man.
No, I can email it to you.
Yeah, email is easy because I can put it in a folder. Text, I can't put that in a folder.
Right.
Yeah, it's like my producer here, Andrew. I sit there and text him or something, and sometimes he answers, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, he's gonna have another baby. He's not in his right mind.
Wow, congrats! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Meanwhile, Dan calls me not in my right mind, so I'm getting balanced out here.
Yeah, that's all right. I keep telling him to stay away from her. He won't listen.
Yeah. Well, any of us that are having kids right now aren't in their right minds.
Yeah. Well, you guys are young. Those days are over for me, right? See, I'm in the grandpa stage now. I can get them all riled up and send them home.
Yeah, me and the wife kind of forget that we started late in life to having kids. So like we were talking about it last, it's our 16-year anniversary. So we now have 3 kids under 3. So
Yeah.
That's we're sitting here thinking like, man, we could have a kid that's driving right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I didn't have Danny until I was 35, so, and all my buddies that I went to school with, their kids are like 30, so 30, 35 years old, their kids are, I'm 60.
So
yeah, I'm 60.
I'm gonna be like you, be the old guy at
Yeah.
the baseball game.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's cute, your grandpa game.
Yeah, is that your grandpa? No, that's my dad. Yeah, I get that all the time, Anthony. All right, man. Hey, listen. We need to get you on the Big 550 too. So do me a favor. Sometime email me, and I want to get you on before we start getting into the fall for half an hour, and talk with Dan about some of the events. So I know we got the fall. We got the waterfowl stuff coming up this fall. Any fall fishing trip? Any fall fishing stuff?
Yeah, we got some trout trips down at Tactacam. We have catfishing trip coming up, and those will be posted. They're not huge events. They'll be for like 2, maybe 3 veterans, and we'll post them up on the page on the Movets Outdoors events group. That's where you can put in comment whether you want to enter or not. But we'll describe everything, the date, time. All that in the post. So.
Okay. And then, of course, you got deer season coming up, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, before that, we got our sunflower fields planted right now, and we do a really good dove hunt.
Yeah.
I think dove season...
September 1st.
Yeah, September 1st.
Yeah.
And, last year, we had 10 vets out, and we harvested, 128 doves by, 10 o'clock.
Dove hunting is really nice because it's one of the most economical hunts you can do. You just need a bucket, shotgun shells, and a shotgun, and your dog, and just sit out there in the sunflowers and wait for them.
Yeah, well, and we provide the dogs. So,
yeah, that's nice.
They just come out there, and we have it handicap accessible, and it was just a really good time.
Okay. Now, you do a good job. Hey, if someone wants more information about Movet Outdoors, Anthony, best way to find out?
Yeah, they can reach out to me on Facebook or any of the social medias, but Facebook, Movets Outdoors Events Group.
All right. Always a pleasure talking to you, buddy.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Hey, we'll talk to you soon, okay? There he goes, Anthony Larson, everybody. Movet Outdoors. Go check him out on Facebook. Really nice, fine folks doing a good thing. Tommy says, morning, y'all. I can share the quip for Tony if he would like. I'll volunteer and share to help with the cause. PTSD is real for all the frontline workers. I live with it every day. And escape is needed for real in the cup. Tommy, just go to Movet Outdoors on Facebook. Look him up, Tommy. He'd love to hear from you. Hi, Paula. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Grandpa. Shut up, Jeff. Did you hear that? Jeff Duggar. Good morning, Grandpa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good morning, Gramps.
All right. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Call Ricky, see if he answers again.
Again?
Yeah. He's probably sleeping.
Probably. He doesn't know why his random strange number is calling.
Yeah, that's right. Call him.
That's all right.
See if he answers.
Scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents.
One more week in this boot, and I think I'm getting out of it. Keep your fingers crossed.
Scents, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel.
I got stuff to do. Well, congrats, Jeff. What?
Took one ring and
he clicked. He shut it off. Jerk. He probably does. He's probably sleeping.
You still want
important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable.
Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and
Is Joe going to be on today or is he off?
Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system
See if
can
he's going to
solve
be
that
on
issue
calling, I
right
guess.
away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
How many Green Bay Packer fans do I have out there? Give me a thumbs up if you're a Packers fan. Oh, Homer over here, he's going crazy.
Right, go Pack, go.
Any Packers fans?
Anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction and plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling,
Nothing.
looking for someone to help you financially.
You're all by yourself. Nobody likes Green Bay.
Oh, everybody does.
No, nothing. I mean, nothing.
They just don't know how to hit the thumbs up.
Oh, they know how to hit the thumbs up button. They just don't like the Packers.
Go Pack, go. Titletown. I'll take it.
Titletown. They haven't won anything since the 80s.
No. Have you not seen 2021?
What they won? 2021. 2016.
1980s.
1980s. They haven't won anything since Brett Favre.
That's also false.
Did Aaron Rodgers win a Super Bowl?
Yes, against the Steelers.
Oh, he did not. Did he really? The whiner?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yep, won against the Steelers because I remember I had a professor.
I come from Minnesota, so no. Scotty. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I love the Vikings too, Scott, but we'll probably never see a championship in our lifetime, huh?
It also allows you to mark and
Maybe they got flat screens in heaven. We can see it in heaven.
Or some possible next stand
locations.
I've
seen a title in my life with my team.
With who?
The Pack.
Never heard of them.
You know, owner of the Lombardi Trophy.
All around the country as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are,
just remember, if you ever win the Super Bowl, you bring home the Packers head coach with you.
Uh-huh.
Just
hey guys,
putting that out
Dan
there.
Here. Do you have a message that you need help getting out, or do you need help promoting your business? If you do, we need to have a chat. You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals in Ames, Iowa, and what they can do for you. I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals in Ames, and they did an amazing job. Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off
we
my
actually haven't made much talk or
now,
much
wherever
progress
I go,
on
folks will
Peg
be
yet.
talking about the Outdoor
It's
Call
something
Radio
on our
Network.
radar. We've just been
If you
kind
need
of
help getting your message
busy for
out
the
or
last
showing
couple
people
weeks.
what exactly your
But
business does, I want you to pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go online to chasedecals.com and start planning your campaign today.
We best be getting on it here
This
real
is
quick.
the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoor Stan on Des Moines.
We best be getting going on it here real quick.
1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Got a big event coming up on August 10th and 11th. It's going to be target trafficking. It's a bunch of fine folks out there trying to help against the evils of sex trafficking. They're going to be doing a big 3D course and shoot up near Story City, Iowa. 100% of the money donated for Wings of Refuge. That's a Christ-centered ministry in Ames that provides long-term restorative safe homes for survivors of sex trafficking and sexual exploitation. Restorative safe home, I should say. They have 6 participant categories for compound, traditional archers, and award high score prizes, including gift cards and a whole bunch of other stuff that you can enter a long shot, mid shot, contest to win a new bow. There's on-site raffles and online auctions. For people that have never shot archery, they would like to try and bring them along too. They can shoot on a practice range and receive instructions from Heart Shot Ministries. Plus, there's going to be food available for breakfast and dinner all through the day for a free will donation. You can go to targettrafficking.net for more details. You can connect with them on Facebook, Target Trafficking Fundraiser for Wings of Refuge, and Instagram, Target Trafficking. 100% of the money donated goes back to Wings. Your donations and participation will help to end the exploitation of one more child or girl. Hope to see you on the 10th or the 11th. If you got more questions, just give Roger or Susan a little holler on Facebook, and they'll get back to you. We're going to have them on the show before the event to tell you more about that. But I think that's neat that they're helping folks out that's had a really bad experience out there. What's up with you?
We got Grubhub Bruce just wanted to call in, and he wanted to note that, you talked about getting married on October and
on Halloween.
Yeah, on a Halloween. And
yeah.
And he wanted to point out the last time the first time you lost your freedom was on October on Halloween.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah.
I mean, get where it's coming from there. But again, just like, Jenny's a good cook, so you really can't. You're not losing out on a ton there.
I haven't lost out on anything. Jenny tells me all the time, "Can't you get out of here or leave?"
Jenny rocks,
Yeah, she told me the other day, "We're almost out of meat. Can you please go shoot 4 or 5 things this fall?" I just looked at her and I said, "I love you." I did.
Get out. You're here too much.
Yeah, no, she wants me to go hunting. That's awesome.
That's
she goes, when are you going to get that boot off so you can go fishing? Well, I need some fish. And I just look at her and, gosh, how did I get so lucky? A woman that actually wants me to leave and go hunting and fishing.
Can't get it. Keep her forever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And she cooks. Man, she made some baked Zeta the other night, last night. I had 3 helpings. That was some of the best baked Zeta I've ever had in my life. Yeah.
If it's done real well, there's nothing that beats it.
Oh, it's good, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, Jenny's is a good cook. That's why I'm so fat. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's awesome. Well, 8:26 and some change. So I had somebody go, "What's up with the Packer talk?" Why? I said, "Well, here's the thing. Skip, you got Skip's number? See if he answers. Call Skip and see if he answers." So he has just made a Green Bay Packer gearhead bow, and he's got a lot of the Packers. He went up to did a promo day for the Green Bay Packers football team. He got to meet Josh Jacobs. He got to meet Jordan Love. He got to meet there was 5 or 6 different Packer players, and he got all their autographs on the bow. And anyway, but I think he's going to start doing. I think he's going to do a Pittsburgh Steeler bow for when we go back out to Pennsylvania next spring, and do a raffle or a giveaway on that too. Isn't that cool? I think that's just neat. We need to get him to do a Chiefs bow and a Vikings bow. I think that would be cool. So she doesn't need more fish. She just wants you out of the house. Shut up, Jeff.
Jeff. You're on to something.
Yeah, no, she loves crappie and walleye, Jeff. You don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, that is funny, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hear from guys that say their wives get mad at them when they go out hunting and fishing. My wife doesn't. She's happy about it.
Yeah.
Hey, if I got a whole freezer full of meat, that's about $100 less a week of grocery bill right there.
You are a provider.
That's right. It's stupid what the price of groceries right now.
You're bringing home the bacon of some sort.
Yeah, and I do love my venison and my elk, and I don't know what I guess I'm whitetail hunting this year. I'm not gonna be doing. I had to cancel my Wyoming trip because of my foot, so no muley.
Oh man.
Yeah, so. But I did get invited to go up to Wisconsin, so
there you
go. Hopefully I can get a deer here at home. I can get a deer in Missouri, and I can get a deer in Wisconsin. So I got a chance of getting some quality high grade protein for the freezer. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That always works.
Absolutely. All right. What are you doing?
Calling Skip.
Oh, well, call him. Did Joe ever text you back?
No.
Okay, he's probably off.
I mean, I'll give him a call anyway, just as a quick ring.
Yeah. Well, do we need to take a break to keep on time or what?
Well, I mean, technically this would be on time if we talked to Joe.
All right. Did we already? Are we caught up on breaks?
Well, we have 2 more big breaks left.
Well, let me take this break, and we'll be right back with a guest on 1350 ESPN.
Yeah, I'm Mike. And I'm Scotty. And we're inviting you to participate in the Midwest Walleye Challenge. Enter now for your chance to win some amazing prizes,
Including gear, gift cards, an all-inclusive fishing trip, plus some cold, hard cash.
Register now at anglersatlas.com.
And all you have to do is find the event in your state or province. So once you're all signed up, fish any lake.
And submit your catches to the My Catch app so you can win some amazing prizes.
And you know what the best part is, Scott? The Midwest Walleye Challenge is free to enter.
And to be eligible for the cash prizes, it's only a small $25 entry fee.
So if you live in the Midwest,
or you're just like me and you love fishing for walleye,
make sure not to miss out on this amazing opportunity. Sign up today.
What's everybody doing this weekend? You know, we need to get Speed on. We haven't had Speed on in a while.
What's that?
He was, well, he's been doing these. He's been on these rib wagons and stuff. He's been out of town. So. See what you. She wants you. See what you out of the house, Dan. Nah, she loves me, Tony.
Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny.
Who's that?
Imperial RV has been serving
Joe?
Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport,
Same
and
arm?
Alpine. They now carry SMC horse
different
trailers
lines, yeah.
that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers.
What was the line you called everybody else on?
Full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your.
There you go, Shane.
They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny,
Working or
Iowa.
not?
Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear.
None of the phone lines are working
all the
now?
top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you.
It's probably in your cradle.
They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for
Good
the
luck with
upcoming
that.
seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports
Is that
at
Joe
East
your phone or
56th
what?
Street in Altoona. Open
for
Tuesday
local
through
numbers.
Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down
Call
that
Skippy.
dangerous tag only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across.
Man, I need a haircut. Look at that. I got wings.
Got trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com. Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I
He's
need
on
to
his
do.
way back from Montana. He's probably in bed, so.
From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie
Yeah,
Adams from History Channel Swamp.
Ring or
And
didn't?
when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for
Voicemail.
Weeby Knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies.
Yeah, we're not that far away. It's get your scrapes out this month, and then next month, a lot of folks towards the end of the month are going to be heading out west. September out west big time. September 15th, the inner city. Good morning, Kenny. The inner city hunts start. I think that starts around September 15th. And then October 1st, it's game on. Got the youth seasons going on. We're almost here, folks. We're almost into the good times.
Temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com. You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan.
Yeah, I still got hair, Jeff. It's gray, but yeah, I still got a lot of hair. Look at that. How about that, buddy? All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio, where we still have hair at 60. That's right, on 1350 ESPN. Yeah, no balds here, and that's fine.
There's plenty.
You know, to me, if you listen, you don't have to worry about washing your hair and styling it every day. You know, throw a stocking cap on, you're ready to go. There's some advantages that I have in hair.
Yeah, there are.
You know, if you're skinny. You know, Kenny Reed, hope you all enjoyed the episode. Ken, you did, yeah. It was good, Kenny. Thank you. It was good. Let's see. Who am I talking about? Herman's Fine Jewelers. We're going to be giving away a half-carat diamond earring set in Christmas. The Herman's Hunt for the Holidays. That's right. Maybe even more than one. They've been helping folks for over 45 years here in Iowa, and they're one of the best places to go if you're shopping for an anniversary, for getting engaged, for having a baby as a thank you gift to the wife, Andrew. You're making all this money now. If you got stuff laying around that you just don't wear or use anymore, take it into Herman's Fine Jewelers and trade it in or sell it. You're going to get more for your money than you will going to some place that's only been around for 6 months. Trust me. If you got questions, give them a call. 222-2600. I just saw a flash. 222-2600 is the number to call. Donnie and Frank will take really, really good care of you. Super nice people. Please tell them thanks for sponsoring the Outdoor Call Radio when you can. I can't wait to give those diamond earrings away for Christmas, man. That's going to be awesome. Look at that young man. I'm telling you, Jeff, it's good. Chris DePerna, how you doing, buddy? Boy, I'm glad you're okay. I was worried about you, my buddy Chris. I never pay my dues on time. DePerna actually was not feeling good this week. He was in the hospital. I was a little worried about my little buddy. So, let's go to the phones. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Skippy P's on the line. Hi, Skippy.
Dan, what is going on?
Are you driving?
We're driving, approaching Rapid City. Got out a little bit later this morning, but there's too many deer along the road and antelope. We had to stop and we had to look at them all, and it's a beautiful morning out there in Montana, Wyoming.
Yeah, how many antelope did you guys see? They got good numbers out there this year?
Well, it looks like a heck of a fawn crop. I mean, every doe had a fawn, and a lot of them had two.
Huh.
The mule deer bucks were along the road. They're growing some pretty good antlers right now. The whitetails are growing some good antlers. We got 7 trail cameras out, and we did a lot of personal intel. And they definitely need rain out here. If we could send them some rain, that would be perfect because they're still under drought conditions.
I was telling everybody how you had the field staffers of the year. What did you give out? Two trips this year?
So Justin Richardson, he had an amazing year last year. So he's coming out, and another Jeremy Korn is also, he's one of his really good friends. And with Jeremy won a few years ago. We went to Colorado on an elk hunt, and Justin came for that. So we kind of thinking them as it's a twofer for those two.
I got you. All right. Well, I think that's neat that you do that for your customers. You buy a bow, you join the pro staff, and you send in little social media clips and do that. You could win a hunt with Skippy, right?
Well, yeah, and a lot of the customers become friends, and they become lifelong friends, and then you just go do things, and it's just fun. You keep track of each other. You send Christmas cards. They become part of your life.
It's time to put your hunting experience into a whole new gear. You need to join Gearhead.
yeah.
Hey, can you? I was telling everybody about the Packer bow that you made, and that you got. I'm trying to get you to do a Pittsburgh Steeler bow for when we go back out the Creek Archery next spring. Can we do Can we do a Viking and a Chiefs bow sometime?
Actually, there was a guy out of I think he's from Iowa. He got his girlfriend. We had it Cerakoted where it was Viking purple.
Yeah.
It looks. Like the new helmets, how they're like a really dull purplish. It's really a nice, cool color.
Yeah.
We actually did a bow in that color for his girlfriend and her wife, I guess now.
Yeah, we need to talk about that next year. Maybe like one a year we'll do like a NFL team or whatever, and do like a special deal or whatever. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, hey, maybe we could do the Chiefs bowl. Give it with all the hoopla around the Kelseys. Maybe Travis could present it at an Eras tour when she's singing the song "The Archer."
Oh, there you go.
That'd be like crazy full circle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. I do know a lot of the Chiefs bow hunt though, so we'll have to investigate that. So yeah, I was telling everybody how the Packers reached out to you and how that all came, which I thought was neat. So
it was, and despite the first time he called, I hung up on him. I thought it was a telemarketer. But he was pretty persistent, and I was like, "Hey, can you bring some bows up and let some players shoot?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah, I can do that."
Yeah, that's exciting.
So
we
made some long draw. They're such big kids. I mean, I'm just an old guy, and they're just young kids, and just trying to show them how to shoot a bow. And long draw. A lot of them are 32 inches.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw. Did you tell Mike and Esther I said hi?
I didn't get to see Mike and Esther.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope. So we came out here on Friday or on 4th of July, Thursday, and him and Esther were in Rapid with Richard watching fireworks.
Oh, I got you.
So, okay. And then they didn't come back until yesterday, and we were done hanging cameras about the time we came by their house, and then we went back up to the Bone Fields, and we just kind of hung out there, and then we went up to Ecolacca to visit Jimmy, and then we came back, slept, and then got in the vehicle and started coming home. So, I mean, real quick trip.
Yeah. All right. Well, a lot of
baby fox out here, Dan. We came across like three dens of kits and mamas and papas and that. So a lot of little fox out here too. And along the road saw a few grouse with their little ones in tow, and some turkeys with some little ones. So we got a good hatch out here for birds.
Yeah. Well, Mike always has good turkeys out there. So. Yeah. All right. I wanted to get you on here real quick and say hi, and we've been playing the Gearhead song all morning. So.
All right. Hope everyone had a happy 4th, and it seems like an extended weekend. Everyone gets out and keeps grilling and chilling, so that would be good.
Yeah. Make sure you give that little video you put up of Gracie when she was a puppy. I saw that the other night. That was cute.
All I remember about that video is how sharp her teeth were and how butchered my arms and hands were.
Yeah.
All those little puppy needle teeth. Just oh my goodness. But also too, next weekend at Gearhead in Madison, we're having an event where we're going to have some Pope and Young, Boone and Crockett type measurers. So if you have deer, antelope, moose, caribou, muskox, polar bear, whatever, you can bring it. We can get them measured in the books for you.
Wow. At the shop, huh?
At the shop, and pulled pork sandwiches and monster cookies.
Wow.
And stories and all this fun stuff.
Why do you always do that on a Saturday?
It's Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, it is.
Come up on Sunday.
Yeah, I might have to head your way.
Come up early, bring your crew, and just you can air from Madison.
Yeah, I can't bring Andrew up there. He's having a baby.
Well, they have hospitals, man.
There you go. Hey, I love it. I have to convince the wife, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You be careful going home. Tell everybody hi.
All right, have a great weekend.
I'll call and bug you Monday.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Skippy. There he goes, my buddy Skippy, Gearhead Archery. See, the owner and CEO of the company calls in on the show. Doesn't get any better than that. 8:44 and some change. All right, if you want a Rupert's Roost and Peas turkey call, brand spanking new Ridge Runner, this is one of my favorite mouth calls, and a Mossy Oak leather Rupert's Roost and Peas turkey call hat. 244-1350, 244-1350. Tell me what bow company Skippy Peterson owns. I just had him on. If you don't know that, you don't deserve this hat. I mean, come on, people. That's so easy. 244-1350. Just make sure you have one in the last 30 days, please. We'll be right back after these fine words from our sponsors.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of bear.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of bear. I am out of bear.
The feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that
I am
arrow
out of
to where it
bear.
needs to go. Not
It's
all
not
bows
good.
are made the same, and that's especially true when it comes to
No
gearhead.
no bear
Gearhead
burgers.
bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows
That's an easy
quiet,
question.
deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for
That's a
your
nice
next
hat, man. Look at that.
head over to your nearest dealer
Who
like
doesn't like
Archery Field
Moxie
and
Oak?
Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to
It's a nice summer hat.
www.gearheadarchery.com.
And that call, you can cluck and purr with that thing. So nice.
Shop online
Got your
at
brand new call for next spring.
gearheadarchery.com
Or your
locally
fall
at
hunts
Archery
this year.
Field
You
and
can
Sports
kiki
in
with it.
Altoona.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility
gotta-
knife ready for any task?
I need to have a garage sale.
Yeah. That would go over quick.
Yeah, I need to have a garage sale. I got to figure out a place to have a garage sale. Can't do it at my house.
Well,
yeah,
where would you have it?
Archery Field and Sports, maybe.
Yeah.
Put a little easy up, and I used to do them out of Sportsman's, but Dave's not there anymore, so those were fun.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of camo, and I got a bunch of stuff I need to sell.
I liked it when he was calling.
Oh, Huggy Bear?
Yeah.
I miss Huggy Bear. Man, we've had some good times on this show.
Yeah.
We have. Good people. He just making leather, retired, taking it easy now, Nitzel.
That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors.
Boy, he used to get so mad at me when I call him Huggy Bear. Yeah. Quit calling me that. And people at the store would call him Huggy Bear.
Is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether
That is
you're out
funny.
elk hunting, chasing moose, or whitetails,
Joe never called
riding
back.
snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you
Well,
love
that bait
for
caddy
footwear,
went quick.
so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retailers. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear.
What's everybody doing this weekend?
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. Chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and
Need
it's
to go
wrapped
see
up
Yagi.
in some crispy breading that keeps it
Yeah,
nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my
Feeling
Chick-fil-A
great
sauce
up
with
there?
it, it's just like the best
Yeah, I
part
need
of
to
the
get
meal.
my teeth
It's an
cleaned.
undefeated combo.
Why not have an all-outdoor garage sale and open it up to everyone to sell stuff?
Are you getting ready
Well,
for
where would I
deer
do
season?
that at,
Well,
Dave?
you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or
Last
wild
break.
game, where are you going to take it?
I don't know where I would find some place big enough to do that. And I sure as heck wouldn't want to rent the place. That's expensive.
General Locker Animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact
You know, the Ikes used to do that. You used to be able to go to the Ikes and rent a table for $5, Dave, if you're looking for a place to sell some of your stuff. It was pretty inexpensive. What was that, like 4 or 5 years ago they did that?
Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a
Somebody
ton of
should do that every
each
year. I
by
get
Locker,
have an all
each order
outdoor
they can
sale.
use
That's a
their
good
own.
idea.
So if you get lucky
$5,
this year
$10
and
a
need a good
table.
locker, try the Milo
I'd
locker.
even pay
Check 'em
20.
out today or just
Got to
give
go
them a
weed
call
my
at
garden today. Well, there you go, Rick.
641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
You could do it in my shop's parking lot. Andrew, we'll have to talk about that, buddy. Chico Outdoors. Yeah, I don't think people are going to drive to Pennsylvania for a garage sale, Kenny. Good idea, though. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. All right, hey, Smokin' Joe Smelter must be with a customer, so let me do his commercial and just tell you that I can't do any voices today. I'm too tired. So here we go. Joe would tell you to go simply to Ora Labor Road, go find Carl Chevrolet, look for the cubicle that's got the big palm tree, knock on the door, and say, "Are you Smokin' Joe Smelter?" And let the savings start. That's right. He's going to get you the best rebates. He's going to get you the best discount. He's going to get you the best trade-in. He's going to get you the best after-the-sale service you ever experienced in your life at a car dealer at Carl Chevrolet. Go check them out. They got big rebates coming up. I think he said they had new stuff coming out this week. So I'm sure they even got extra super savings going on right there. We cut back to 48 tomato plants, peppers. There you go. There you go. Rick's telling me about his garden. Go check them out. Carl Chevrolet. It's your one-stop auto shop, and they got great after the service there with the quick lane and everything else there. Carl Chevrolet, your dealer for life. Go check them out and ask for Smokin' Joe Smelter. All right, 851 244 1350. 244 1350. First person that says Gearhead Archery gets that beautiful, beautiful limited edition Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey call leather patch hat and a brand spanking new mouth call. This is what I use on Respect the Game TV. This is what I'm going to use on Bowstring Adventures. That is one of the easiest turkey calls you'll be able to run. You can do your kikis for the fall. You know, if you don't want to fall turkey hunt, put it in your turkey vest for next year, and you already got one call. Plus, you can wear the hat now. It's a great set, and it's free. 244-1350. 244-1350. Come on, let's go. Light them up. Do I got to start playing Barry Manilow? Man, I haven't threatened that in a long time.
But you haven't followed through on that.
That's because I'm tired of hearing Barry Manilow. I already talked to everybody about Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. Go find him over there at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. 515-964-1490, or go check him out anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. That's where I go. I need to go get a cleaning done. Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, and Dr. Yagi will take great care of you. Cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns, general dentistry care. General dentistry care. And they can always give you the smile you always wanted with Invisalign. Go check them out. Tell them I sent you. And when you leave, they should say, "May the floss be with you."
Floss will be with you.
Yep. I am late for cleaning because I canceled during turkey season. 244-1350. 244-1350. Let's light them up. All you got to do is call in and say, "Andrew, Gearhead Archery."
Squirrel.
Gearhead Archery. That's all you got to say. Gearhead Archery. It's like $40 right now. I'm handing you $40 right there. $20 hat and a $20 call. Simply by calling in and saying Gearhead Archery. I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
I'm done. I ain't got nothing left. I haven't heard this in a while. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Let's see. Respect the Game TV, Sportsman's Channel, Pursuit, all that other fun stuff. Jones Brothers Taxidermy. Dave, my friend, my brothers, Jones Taxidermy. 515-249-4362. 515-249-4362. Go check them out if you need to get something done. They do great work. He does all my stuff. All right, come on, 244-1350. All you got to do is call Andrew and say, Gearhead Archery, you got a brand spanking new Mossy Oak Bottomlands hat with a leather patch. Great for your summer and fall wear. And a brand spanking new Rupert's Roost and Peace mouth call. Come on, let's light them up. Let's go. I know you want it. It's right here. All you got to do is say, Gearhead Archery, Andrew.
All right. Can I get your name real quick?
See? Was that so hard? That was easy. Right. Super easy. Just gave somebody $40.
Where does Skippy work at?
Yeah, Skippy. Gearhead Archery.
Yep,
there. That's all you had to say.
That's it. You got it.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, Bob, and
you know what I would really like to get? I would like to get a full-bodied mount buffalo or bison. Would that not be cool to have at the house? Huh? I gotta line me up a bison hunt.
And then your address.
I thought that would always be kind of cool because I want to get a moose. But can you imagine having a whole freezer full of bison burgers? I know Jenny would be excited about that. I know my friend Bobby Branscomb's been bison hunting. I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm just telling you. I think it would be way more affordable than an elk hunt anymore. And I've always wanted to get a Tactacam, which was Indian for buffalo or bison. You know? So I'm just thinking, man.
Yep.
If you had a bison burger, bison burgers are good. Can you imagine bison chili? Ooh, bison spaghetti, lasagna, ziti. Oh, awesome idea. I think I'm going to go shoot me a buffalo or a bison.
We have ourselves a winner.
Do we? Bob?
Bob. Yep.
Bob. Yeah, congratulations, Bob.
Bob did it.
So, what do you think, man? Could you imagine have a full stuffed bison in your house?
I would love that. However,
I'm telling you, man.
There may be someone else in my house that is also known as the cook that would not.
I think I'm going to line me up a bison hunt.
All right, there you go.
I'm serious.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Jenny, expect a bison in your, I don't know, where'd you put it, though?
I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I got to get one first.
I mean, put it in your room.
Well, yeah. That's a big animal, man.
I mean, it'd be fun, right? It'd be a talking piece. Actually, no, put it in the living room, you know,
I think that's a great idea.
You know, right there in front of the TV.
Jones Brothers Taxidermy could do it for me.
Yes, they could.
They could. I'm going to line that up. See, Mark Wagner is trying to talk me into going to Newfoundland or Nova Scotia or somewhere to kill a moose. I'm thinking about doing that too.
You need something with big antlers, or you just need a really big animal.
Would I bow hunt the bison? Absolutely, Dave. I'm going to shoot it with a bow, man.
A bison or a moose? I tell you
Tatanka, man. Tatanka. Yeah, Tatanka. I'm just telling you. I think I'm you know what? We're gonna talk about this. Maybe we'll do an outdoors Dan bison hunt. Give one away. Would that be cool? How many times do you get a good chance to go shoot a bison?
You just don't.
I know. We haven't talked about that in ages. I don't know why that just popped in my head.
You need a bison in your living room.
We do. We need a bison. Hey, we got to go. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Don't forget to download the Outdoor Call Radio app. We got a lot of stuff we're going to be giving away here in the next month or two. Download it. It's free on your app. We'll see you soon. God bless you. Bye. Bye, everybody. I got to run. Have a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Flex Fletch at its